Grandfather was involved in athletics and pretty much was what they called the chairman of athletics in 1911, I think it was, or 12. And Dad would play football here and baseball in 1936 and 7, I believe it was. And Mom played tennis, and my sister played field hockey.
Taking on the Delaware Blue Hens.
For the past 426 odd William & Mary football games, color commentator Bob Sheeran has been a voice of the tribe. To say his blood flows green and gold would be an understatement. His roots are deep, his mark on his alma mater long ago assured.
I actually applied to Duke, and Dad says, "You're not going there."
You've been called a homer, Bob. I take it that's not necessarily a bad thing.
One reporter from Richmond in his story about us says the headline was Collie and Sheeran, two homers who hit a home run. And that was a mighty complimentary, yeah, we're homers. And yeah, we're pretty much presenting it to a William & Mary audience. But we also try to be objective within reason.
426 consecutive broadcasts. What does that mean to you?
Just thinking that, boy, 425 is just really tells you how old I am. What is so special is my relationship with the players, the student athletes. William & Mary has such an incredible history of consistent, strong, and mighty proud student-athlete relationship that my two sons, their godfathers, are William & Mary football players.
Have there been any surprises you've had to overcome in the broadcast booth?
One time Jay had some of Dr. Falwell's shrimp. We had our broadcast booth was right next to Dr. Falwell's, and he had shrimp in there this big. Jay's allergic to shrimp, but he couldn't resist. Well, after the half, we go back on, I'm on the air at halftime. He comes back in, I introduce him for the kickoff for the third quarter, and I said, "And now the voice of the tribe, Jay Collie," and he goes, "I can't talk." The shrimp had literally choked him up, and he was all red and swollen, and so we had a medical moment while I did about 4 or 5 minutes of play-by-play and color. He was fine by the end of the third quarter, but that's the only moment we've had in voice jeopardy.
Did you ever go home after a game and say to yourself, "I can't believe I said that on the air"?
Yeah. No. I knew I shouldn't have said it, and it was a minor curse word. I said hell, and I said that our offensive line was beating the hell out of it. And I got a little John Madden-like, I guess. I vowed that I would not, because of the audience and kids and stuff like that, but that was one slip, and I really don't remember the game, and I've tried to forget it.
During the broadcasts, how do you guys sound so smart?
The respect and our knowledge of the head football coach and his allowance. I go down on the field before the game starts, and he just tells me everything that's going to be done, including the first play and the tendencies they're going to be looking for out of the scripting of the first bunch of plays. So we sound so much better with Jimmy sharing that with us, and he is our gift when it comes to our presentation of the game. Coach Laycock is so available to Jay and Bob that just makes it not easy, just easier for sure.
What do you do when football season is over?
Have football withdrawal? No, I usually go to William & Mary basketball games. I follow William & Mary athletics, no question about it.
Not anything like the team that's out here and down here this year. William & Mary with a pretty easy victory last year, 27-3, I believe it was.